About the same time, they're exiting the bank, so I figured, well, I know where they're going. I went down Kittredge and then started running northbound on Agnes. Then I would crouch down at the driveways because my mind was telling me incoming fire, there's nothing to stop it. So I better get low, below the height of the block walls. And I could hear the gunfire going off. And I got up there and Kevin said, hey, we got a guy in all black carrying a long rifle. And suddenly the suspect, Phillips, steps forward into our view and is just throwing down heavy fire. So we started throwing rounds at him, and I say maybe got off a couple shots each when he just opened up on us. So we immediately hit the ground as we put our heads behind a telephone pole, trying to get as much coverage for any rounds coming through the wall. I could feel the rounds hitting the telephone pole. And there was dust and debris flying from the rounds hitting the block wall. And suddenly I heard the muzzle noise change. So we knew, hey, he's gone back around the corner. So we popped up and started firing. Could have sworn that as I was firing, I could see the movement of his clothing as though the rounds were hitting him. And that was, I think, when I first realized these guys are armored up. And we knew, okay, we've got real issues here. We just quickly decided, hey, all we can do is be a gnat in this guy's ear, try and keep him contained till SWAT can get here and bring out the heavy firepower. And I was shooting a 9mm, my partner was shooting a 9mm. At one point, saw him shake his right hand. Something was already being burned or something, just like a real quick shake. And then he backed out of our view and later found that one of our rounds had broke the extractor rod. Well, at that point, he went over to the trunk, threw that weapon in the trunk, and decided to bring out an AK-47 with a 150-round drum magazine on it, with armor-piercing rounds in it. As soon as he got that, he came back over to the corner edge of the bank and unleashed on the wall that my partner and I were behind. That thing had an unmistakable sound to it. At first, I thought it smelled this rancid odor, and I thought my hair was on fire, and I remember checking my hair, and then I realized it was the smell of the armor-piercing rounds coming through the block wall that we were behind. About that point, the white car started to move. We fired a few more rounds at Phillips, and he went down momentarily. I don't know if he was debating on whether to continue this or what he was going to do, but he sat down on the curb, and moments later he got up